right. We are here with
Andre 6.
we just came from an event. A lovely assistant behind the camera let me know if anything is wrong and make adjustments accordingly. Sweet. And we just came from an event. It was, I think, technically the Cloud Lounge experience. I mean, it's the dudes who run the Cloud Lounge experience. You got to meet some people and network with them. I mean, how was your experience?
I loved every minute of it. Everyone was phenomenal. The vibes was great. The venue was phenomenal. I can't really complain. I got nothing to say but greatness. That's all.
That's wonderful. So Andre 86 got a question for you. How did you get your start in music?
So, how should I put this? Honestly, when it comes down to it, I could kind of blame my mom for this. Honestly, you know, growing up in the church, once you see that, oh, he's wanting to do something, he wants to sit down and do something with music. Okay, let's throw him in the drums. Let's start off with that. And then as time progressed, I mean, like rap and R&B and all that stuff has always been in my life because of my parents, especially when it comes down to like old school. You know, because we always got to respect our elders, especially when it comes down to music. Do better, people. Anyway, but yeah, no, when it comes down to something like that, I always had like a knack for it. Mm-hmm. And then around like 2011, I should say, that's when I was finally able to get all of my music stuff and then get FL Studio, start messing around with that, and then just working from there and building something to a point where I can be proud of, in a way. So, I mean, it's a long time coming. I can't really say that's something that I just started like yesterday. You know what I mean?
Sounds like you were one of the OG FL Studio guys. Like, do you remember the exact version of FL Studio you got?
So, I had FL Studio 9 demo, but then my dad actually blessed me with like FL Studio 10 Also, crazy enough, Reason. I forgot. I think it was like Reason 6 or something. Barely used it. Reason, it's a great platform if you want to do something different, but the problem is it's so complicated. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to really sit here and just try to pinpoint things. So sort of like Ableton or like Studio One. Audio recording, surprisingly, it was Sony Acid Music Studio.
Huh.
Yeah.
I ain't even heard of that. I heard everything else that you were talking about. I've heard, you know, I've used Studio. I used Studio One for like 6 years, dude. Yeah. And I started on Ableton. Actually, no, that's wrong. I started on Audacity and then started producing on Ableton, then started recording on Studio One, and then eventually moved my way to FL Studio. And it just like nowadays in 2025, FL Studio is the best. Easy. But like, what else? What did I? It was Samplitude, which you can do a pretty good mix on Samplitude, but like it just looks like an airplane flight controls. It's fucking crazy. Pardon my language.
No. You want to know what's a low key slept on banger? Being a 90s kid, you know, PSPs and everything. I don't know if you know where I'm going with this, but Timberland's Beaterator. It's like a video game that Timberland made for like beat making on PSP. Yes, bro. Yes. I had that. I had a copy of that, and I was making beats, playing like during like basketball season, and whatnot. I was attempting to make beats on Beaterator, bro. It was so. Yes, bro.
Times are different. The kids these days won't even know, dude. Or you could just get a MIDI kit and just slide in a MIDI kit, whatever instrument, whatever. It's just anyway. But I do have another question for you.
Go ahead.
What is like the inspiration of like the style of music that you create right now? Because it sounds like you got a real good niche, and it's like cool. Like it's a super dope niche. It's one of the most listenable niches that I know of right now.
Man, honestly, it's a mixture of a lot of things, you know. Definitely, I would say like Texas trill, a lot of sounds from like Memphis and whatnot, but then a lot of New York sound. ASAP Rocky back in the day, ASAP Rocky and Space Ghost Perp and Raider Clan, they kind of had that sort of vibe as well. And even though I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really a huge Raider Clan fan. I was more so like ASAP Mob, you know what I mean? But of course I knew of like Space Ghost Perp and everything. I kind of took a little bit of inspiration from that, but then made it my own through like cars and stuff. And then as time went by, I started learning about other artists who were doing it a little bit later than me. I kind of like, I'm not going to say started it, but I was like one of the people who was doing it before not a lot of people were, because with cars, it's everybody from like the early 2000s, they were all doing like dubstep for like car edits and whatnot, but not necessarily like rap. And every time they did do rap, it was more so like backpack rap, but not really like trap and things like that. I kind of wanted to do that. So, you know, just listening to like mainstream artists and like low key SoundCloud artists and whatnot kind of is what got me to the sound that I currently have. You know what I mean? I always love to give credit where credit is due. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh yeah, it was all me. It was by myself. I woke up and I just did this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But you know, I always got to give credit where credit is due. I blame, like I said, the people I named prior, as well as all the peers that I had around me as well. So,
speaking of that though, who was like somebody that you had? Who are you around? Who in the? This is a Rochester scene, by the way. Like, who in the Rochester scene did you come up around? That's a real good. I like that.
So crazy enough, right? So when it comes down to the Rochester scene, I was more of an internet kid. Crazy enough, you know what I mean? And it's like, I would say people like Ishmael Raps, you know, guys like that is kind of who I came around, even though they were already doing stuff before they even knew I even existed, you know?
You knew, I was going to say, you know Ishmael Raps? Damn.
Again, I met him, like, I'm not going to sit here and, how should I put this? I met him through DJ Impossible, through a lot of other people, you know what I mean? Like, I was actually, when I first like officially met him, it was I'm going all over the place. I was at a fashion show supporting my boy Logan. Yeah. And then he was over there at Photo City Media Hall as well. And then that's when we started talking. We just linked up and, you know, things like that. But I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, he's the only guy. Like I grew up around, like, listening to a lot of people, especially recently, like RX Poppy and RXK Nephew, which sometimes I keep forgetting they're from Rochester.
Yeah. RXK Nephew is super dope. Bro, he's got some of the coolest. Have you seen that one music video that's all AI?
Yes.
That shit is so cool. And that's the first time that I saw some, like, a music video like that. You know how he did that?
That, I don't know. Like, and it's crazy because it's funny you didn't mention AI, because just the fact that it's come a long way to what it is now, it's slowly starting to become like one-on-one with real life, which is kind of scary. Yeah. But at the same time, it's also cool. Like I'm down for always trying new stuff, you know, and seeing what will potentially happen in the future. Hopefully there's things in place that can allow people to still differ between AI and reality, because if that line starts to get blurred more and more, I don't know how things would be. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I feel like you gotta almost have like an alliance with it. Like if something is to become sentient that is powerful, you'd much rather be an ally than an enemy. Right. So like, you know, I've been talking to my Chat GPT and my Google Gemini now. I'm like, thank you so much. You have been such a help to me. I appreciate you. Yeah.
It's getting crazier and crazier, and it's like at the same time, like I said, I like it. I want to see how far we go, you know, and hopefully, I don't know, man. Like hopefully it can come a time where we can truly use it to our advantage before it turns into like a Skynet situation, and the next thing you know, we're in the Terminator movie after the Terminator movie, and it's like we got Arnold Schwarzenegger going, "I will be back." I'm like, okay, here we go. We're here. We're here. But
I don't know if that's gonna happen. It might happen. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of scared. Me and my girlfriend were talking to the AI today. What did I say? Oh yeah, but I said like, I said an onion a day keeps. I said an onion a day, and then it completed it, keeps the doctor away, and I was like, yo, bro, what does that even? How did you just humor right now?
I don't know, but it's kind of crazy, right?
It is kind of nuts, dude. And then I also have some more specific questions for you.
But wait, hold on.
Okay.
Since you said pineapple, are you a pineapple on a pizza person or not? Like I'm laying it on the line right now. Are you a pineapple on a pizza or not? Let me know.
I'm gonna say I can enjoy a pineapple on pizza.
Okay, we're good. I'm okay with that. We
got the person behind the camera cringing right now.
It sometimes goes on pizza. You have to. It all depends. It's obviously not everyone's preference, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly okay. Yo, speaking of which, I forgot what year it was, but my friend Vanessa, me, her, and my other friend Kari, shouts to him. I don't know what's going on in life, but I hope you're doing good. I hope all y'all are doing good. But besides the point, we were all at the house. We got done watching like Narnia. Like Narnia.
I like Narnia.
And I like Narnia too.
I read all the books.
And it's like, she's a vegetarian. So she was like, let's get a pizza with like kale, spinach, and pineapple. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait, what? She's like, just try it. Domino's. I'm coming to get more of that. It's been a while since I had something like that, but after that, that's kind of what brought me to like pineapple can go on pizza sort of ordeal.
It's the sweet and savory.
It's the sweet and savory.
If you like country sweet, you probably might like pineapple on pizza. And if you don't like it, just eat it with your eyes closed and try and just enjoy.
Simple as that, yeah.
Simple as that, yeah. Yeah, brother. Okay.
And if you eat it, just know if you got a significant other, they will thank you later. Oh my guys, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway.
Okay, yeah. Exactly. You know what? I subscribe to that. What yeah, that threw me off, dude. So man, how did you get the inspiration for your name?
Spanish class. So Spanish class, we all had to choose like names and whatnot. So I decided to choose surprisingly Andres Gonzalez was the original name, right? Because I have Gonzalez's in my family. But then I was like, I can low-key use this for a rap name, but let me shorten it down real quick. So it went from that to Andre G. And then from I'd say from like 2013 up into like 2015, 2016, that was the name I went by. Mm-hmm. And online through my Facebook music community, which is filled with a lot of nerdcore artists and things like that. Mm-hmm. They knew me from that name. But then I looked at it and I was like, I can't really use this name anymore, because if you try to type it up, there's like 30,000 people who also use that same name. So I got to switch it up. So Andre 86 came from the Toyota Corolla, either Trueno or Levin AE86. Mm-hmm. So I took the G out. I was like, all right, let me keep Andre, but let me keep 86 as well. Put it together. There you go. Simple as that.
And then also, what is your favorite car? And then we're going to wrap it up with the last question, because we're about on 15 minutes, believe it or not.
No kidding.
I know, right? Fast.
No
goes by quick.
Crazy. Oh, wow.
But so like, then what's your favorite car? Mm-hmm. Why? Mm-hmm. And what type of things would you do in it?
Favorite car is kind of tricky because as a car guy, you kind of really don't have one. Category wise, Japanese all the way. Even though I have a soft spot for American, as you can see with the Chevy Colorado ZR2 that's outside. So, but yeah, no. What would I do to it? Well, with all the cars that I've touched so far, essentially wheels, tire, suspension, top three things that make any car look good. Make sure you know your car. And then like just keep it simple, keep it clean, and everybody will love it. And that's pretty much my mantra and my way of always working on cars. I don't like going crazy.
But what's your favorite one?
Why are we doing this?
I don't know, dude.
Why are you doing this?
Well, what do you mean? I'm trying to make you pick, dude. You gotta pick, bro.
I don't like picking though. That's the thing. If I had to choose something as of right now of what car I would pick up, not favorite car, what car I would pick up right now, it'd be a Toyota. It's an import. It's not in America. A Toyota Cresta JZX90. So if you take a second, look it up. Matter of fact, I'll show you after this.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to get one. I'm trying to import one into the States. So any.
Hey, producer. Yo, producer. Can you look that up?
Like I said, I'll help you after this too.
What's it called?
It's a Toyota Cresta, right? So Cresta JZX90. It's got a 1JZ, turbocharged 1JZ, and it's pretty much for like a certain part of Japan because a lot of places they have like different, like for drifting, different places have different preferences. There's one place in Japan that preferences like big body Japanese cars that drift.
Isn't that one dude who be like chopping up Porsches and stuff? What's his name?
Oh, you're talking about Akira Nakai from RWB. Yeah.
He be making some cool stuff. I'll let you know.
Big fan. Big fan.
The hearts.
Heart. But yeah.
And then also just to like wrap it up, I guess, where can people find you, and where do you want people to find you?
So for most of my social media, it's going to be under RB26 Boomin. In every social media account I have, there is a link tree, and that link tree will take you to everything you need to know. At your discretion, do what you would like. It's always good to follow. It's always good to share. As long as my music gets out, I do this for you. So the more we interact with each other, the better life will be. Simple as that.
That's gangster. I don't even know what to call these. You're going to be here on the genesis of the name of these interviews. What should it? You know how Nardwar is Nardwar. What should this? What should we do with this one? Be King's Court.
Keep going.
King's Court interviews. No. No.
Keep going.
Crown Royal.
No,
I don't know, man.
Royal Crown, you're gonna get sued. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so interviews. And with that, yep.